So just last week, the head of CD Projekt Red stated that full development is set to kick off on a new entry in the Witcher series just after the release of Cyberpunk 2077. All he had to say on the details of the game was that it was a relatively clear concept set within the Witcher universe. Now, the confirmation of a new Witcher game is really no surprise, to be honest. It is, after all, one of the most successful video game IPs. It does make sense for the Witcher series to continue, however. I doubt it'll follow Geralt because I think his story's kind of over, and I don't see him being continued on in the last game, and I think having him for a trilogy in this series is great for the foreseeable future. Maybe have him returning and seeing him, just be a nice little side character or a cameo would be nice to the fans. Now, where the series will go next is up in the air. Personally, I think they're going to expand on the universe, as The Witcher has some very, very deep lore, and the world is so open, there's so much they can build upon, and I'm sure they'll probably just give us a new protagonist set within a new world with lots of new characters and lots of new monsters. I'm sure will probably come, as the enemy archetypes are kind of one of the biggest things of the Witcher series. So we'll just have to wait and see, because there's so much we could speculate on, and we have no clue what CD Projekt Red are doing, because they're almost as secretive as Rockstar in terms of what they're making and how they're making it, and when they show it off and when they release it compared to when they start developing it. So we could see up to probably 5 years before we even get to play this game, or it could be up to 2 to 3 years till we even see a trailer. Nevertheless though, I'm sure the game will probably be great. CD Projekt Red take the utmost care and respect when creating their games, and I'm sure the next Witcher game will be no different. I'm excited as well because it'll probably be the first game we see from the devs on the next generation of consoles, and we get to see what they're capable of on the new generation, which could be really amazing and really fucking cool. Because just look at what they've managed to create with Cyberpunk 2077. The world on that looks to be one of the biggest, most expansive open worlds ever created on the PS4 and Xbox One. And just think about how minuscule that console is compared to the latest specs released by Sony and Microsoft. This game could be crazy, big, and amazing. Not only that, it will probably look fucking beautiful, because we get to use ray tracing in the next set of consoles. So be prepared to see some nice, beautiful Witcher world and some lovely, beautiful monsters that always look amazing. Because personally, I feel that as good as The Witcher 3 is, it is lacking in graphics, and I think that's something they're probably going to work upon, and they've definitely seemed to have done that in Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm sure we'll see a very beautiful game. But yeah, like I said, in terms of release, we really have no idea, because look at how long it's taken them to release Cyberpunk 2077 compared to when they even just first announced it. Not even when they had started development. But I'm sure at that stage they probably were only just starting development. But look, the game probably, like I said, won't be released for a very long time, and we'll probably see it at some form of E3 or a gaming convention, because I don't know what's going on for the future of E3, because a lot of developers and companies seem to be pulling out of that. But all I have to say is be patient, and it'll be a very long time till we see the next game within the series. However, I can just say probably expect something very different in terms of characters and the world, and we will get to see some very talented artists / devs create something amazing. However, so much is just left up to speculation. We really have no idea where the series could go next, and I'm very excited to see where the series could go next. The Witcher series is, like I said, one of the best IPs. The Witcher 3 is considered one of the best games on the last generation, or this generation of consoles, and whatever CD Projekt Red create next, I'm sure will be just as amazing as The Witcher 3. Look, that's really all I have to say, to be honest, because we really have no idea where this series is going next. Sure, it could follow Ciri, it could follow characters within the world that we've seen beforehand and see their story happen. It could be set in the past, it could be set in the future, it could be set at the same time as the Witcher series does at the moment. Who knows? But all I can say is that The Witcher seems to be ramping up in terms of just being an IP itself. It got a Netflix series, and there's a bunch of amazing books out there that I actually recommend everyone should read. They're very good books. And, you know, there's so much out there that they can use, and we just have to wait and see. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, check out the website, our Patreon, the Facebook, the Twitter, everything, all that kind of stuff. There's always videos and articles and stuff going up there. I am streaming a lot more on this channel now. I recently just did a Rainbow Six Siege stream, if anyone's into that. I'm not quite sure. I really like that game, so yeah. But yeah, expect more streams, and probably see you guys later this week for another video, because I was very sick last week and just did not get a chance to upload. No, it was not coronavirus, I just had a cold. Anyway, I will see you guys later this week for another video, and hopefully a stream at some stage this week as well.